Hello everybody, welcome back to some more shiny hunting here in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Let's go! So we're back here on the Squirtle hunt, friends. We were here a few days ago and it wasn't amazing. It was kind of a weird one. We saw one shiny, but it was not a Squirtle. It was a Pidgey. So we had to run away from the little Pidgey. It felt kind of bad. Let's run away from this guy here before he runs from us. So we're trying again. The one good thing is, man, I'm gonna have to take one of my ears out these headphones. I can't hear myself talk. I'm wearing my big headphones today because my other ones can't really reach the TV very easily. So I've got my big headset on. But the problem is it's so noise cancelling I can't really hear myself. I wanted to show you, I did a little bit more of this hunt during the week, and I actually was able to find 3 Squirtle with perfect IVs and everything except for attack. So I have all the Squirtle I need. Now this took me 300 something to find those, which is kind of high. I don't think I've ever had to look for that long for good IV Pokemon, which kind of sucks, but what it does mean is I no longer have to actually catch the Squirtle. So what I can do is just encounter them and then run away, because the thing is you can only have one Squirtle on the screen at one time. So I can literally just encounter them and run, which is kind of boring, but I think that's going to be the quickest way that we're going to find a shiny Pokemon here. So let's encounter many Squirtles. Unfortunately, we only need a shiny one, so we're going to have to say goodbye to all these little guys, but oh wow, he was right there, eh? So it's going to be a bit of an intense one. I have my Joy-Con. The good thing about the chain being so high actually is that I didn't have to use 2 Joy-Cons to catch Pokemon. I just needed the 1 Pokeball. So after a while I was able to play in handheld mode, and that was a little bit easier. But yeah, hi everyone. Welcome to the stream. Not really looked at chat yet. Hello friends. No, this is unrelated. I'm not sure what the garden and cabin are for in Pocket Camp. The cabin's just to have a room to make pretty, and the garden, what do you mean by the garden? Like growing flowers? Because you can grow flowers for making furniture with and decorating, so you know, that's about it. Imagine Animal Crossing if you could only have one island beetle on screen at once. Yeah, it's weird. It's how they deal with these, the rare spawns, because they're not really in the same... Well, I'm not sure about this, but I feel like they're not in the standard encounter table. So I think they're treated differently, which is why we can only have one at a time. But yeah, it's a little bit weird. But we're just gonna have to do this really repetitive task of, just running from the Squirtle for a little while. But what it does mean is that our encounters are incredibly fast. So I'm hoping we'll get the Squirtle. I'm really hoping. Like, in an ideal world, I would like to get 3 shiny Squirtles and have a living shiny dex, but I'm not quite committed to getting the living shiny dex. I feel like it's probably beyond me, just because I don't want to have to dedicate my Switch to shiny hunting. If I had another Switch, maybe. Like, see, that would be a very good reason for owning a Switch Lite, but unless a game supports cloud saves, you can't have your same account on the 2 of them. So I couldn't even use this for the Switch Lite for that purpose. If there was a way that I could have a Switch Lite and have it be exactly the same, like a clone of my regular Switch, I would do it. But it's kind of a weird one, because it wouldn't work for Animal Crossing either, because that won't have cloud saves, so meh. if I was able to somehow play other games alongside shiny hunting, I'd probably go for the living dex because it's really fun. But I want to play other games. I haven't played Splatoon in like a week because I've had my Switch on standby. Make another account? I'd have to close the software though, wouldn't I, to switch to another account? You couldn't have software running. Plus my games are physical, so I wouldn't be able to switch out the cartridge either. Like, for the hunt to keep going, you have to have the game loaded and like press home menu. So like this. So what I do is I do this and then I leave my Switch in standby mode and just keep it plugged in all the time. And that's how I've been existing with my Switch for the past few days. But yeah, I think we're at 330 something with the Squirtle. I'll check my catch combo. They appear to have stopped spawning. Squirtle? Hello? There we go. So yeah, we're up to 333 Squirtle, which is just absurd. And it took me that many to find 3 with the IVs I wanted. This is why I feel like rather than having it maxed out at 4 max IVs, it should be 5. Like, this is absurd. It's really absurd. But at least I have the Pokemon with the IVs I want. And I'm happy to settle for 1 shiny Squirtle. Again, I feel like I should stick around for the 3. But I don't have the energy. This has been a really tough one, so we'll get the 1 shiny Squirtle, and then if that happens in this stream, cool, we can go look for something else randomly. If it doesn't happen, man, I hope it happens. I don't have an answer for that. I think I would just have to play as much of it in my own time as possible. You're not a shiny, but at least they're spawning quickly. I feel bad running away from them, but it's honestly just the most efficient because they would take ages to vanish otherwise. And again, if we see another shiny like we did with the Pidgey, we're just gonna ignore it. We're not able to encounter it because I do not want to break the chain. What are your thoughts of Hello Kitty being a part of Pocket Camp? It's cool. They did the amiibo cards with Sanrio, so we're getting all of those villagers, which is good. It unlocks a lot of cool outfits, and there's a fortune cookie furniture set, which is super cute. So if you want to spend your leaf tickets on that, it's probably a pretty good one. I of course own the Sanrio amiibo cards because I like amiibo. So yeah, I do have all of those somewhere around here. Sorry Squirtle, you're not Gren. We want a Gren one, please. Man, they're spawning so quickly. It's really good, but it's just hella repetitive. A little unfortunate. Now we've got Dragonite and Charizard up there in the sky. I'm surprised I haven't found a shiny one of those yet, actually. Considering how many of them you actually see, how many birds and stuff. I have found a shiny Pidgey in the sky, which I caught. So I have 2 shiny Pidgey. I think one was from Viridian Forest, and then one was from, I think it was above Cycling Road. Or whatever route, what, 17, 18 that Cycling Road is. So I kind of found 2 of them accidentally, which is fine. I don't mind that. Bye bye Psyduck. Oh, hello Psyduck. I like how they just pop into the ground like they're just out of here so fast. Squirtle. So I think we should think positively when we find our shiny Squirtle, way before the end of the stream. Do you have any suggestions as to what I should go looking for afterwards? Because personally, I feel like it would be cool to go for another rare spawn, but I think it's probably in my best interest to not do that just because it takes up so much time. So we could just go chill in Viridian Forest, or we could go... See, Cycling Road's really good, but I've done it quite a lot, so that's probably not ideal for me. We could try an ocean route. Try and get a shiny Magikarp. Oh man, shiny Lapras. I really want a shiny Lapras, but they're so hard to chain, like Squirtle. They're the rare spawn. Shiny Roxy? Okay. I wonder what color she'd be. She'd probably be more ginger. Let's use another lure. I think quite a cool place to go is, what's it called? The power plant. Because you can get shiny Voltorb there, which is really cool, or Magnemite, which is a nice color as well. I think you can get... Do you get Grimer in there? I'm not sure what the spawns are in this game. But the point is, like, Voltorb is so nice. I think I told you last time I got a shiny Voltorb in Fire Red, and it's now sitting in Pokemon Bank. Not really doing much, but it's cool that it's there in a newer generation. You want a shiny Lapras too, mostly to nickname it Tessie? Oh, that's cute. That's super cute. See, I feel like with how quickly the Squirtle spawn, I don't know if I'm even gonna notice it's shiny until I get into the battle, because I'm like so on top of it. Well, I suppose if they appear far away like that, I'll get a chance to look at them, but it's not a super obvious shiny. Like, it looks different, but depending on the angle, like if you don't see the shell, it might not look so easy to find. There you go, friend. I should have probably been counting how many I encountered, right? Jeez, that'd be far too much work. Sorry, Pidgey. Not you, friend. Or you, Meowth. This one. I think I said this last time as well, but Meowth seems just really small. I don't know why. Where did he go? Look at him! He's so small. Oh, another Squirtle. Jeez. I need to pay attention here. Because they're not actually making their cry every time. Usually they will do their cry, but occasionally it doesn't happen, so you gotta be on the ball. That's why I like this area, because it's small, so you can see everything on screen when it spawns, as opposed to in Seafoam Islands, it's a lot harder because they could spawn just off screen and you wouldn't even know that they existed. That is pretty scary. Squirtle. Need to say Squirtle every time. So yeah, maybe we go Power Plant if this is successful. Please be successful. Like, this game is great, but I'm getting a little bit frustrated with the lack of... I mean, the lack of shinies a little bit, but just the lack of shiny Squirtle, mainly. Oh man, that Charizard's zooming so fast. So I have my second Joy-Con ready as well. So I can throw 2 Premier Balls at once and hope for the best. Goldenraz, 2 Premier Balls. Try and get that excellent throw, and then just throw balls like mad if it breaks out. Because man, it can run away. It definitely can run away. Hunt a shiny Pikachu and accidentally run away because of the minimal color difference. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good in this game, shiny Pikachu. I think the colors in this game are so vivid that shinies that normally look really similar are actually more distinctive. So shiny Pikachu actually looks a lot more darker orangey color. Same with like Zapdos and Articuno. Their shinies are very similar, but in this game they just seem to pop a lot more. Like Articuno looks a lot more white than blue. It's really cool. Oh, I don't want to catch. Out of habit there, I was like getting ready to catch the Squirtle. Jeez. 333. Far too many. I think prior to this, I had 200 something on a Charmander. And my Clefairy hunt went pretty high as well, but this is definitely the longest one. It's tiny. Tiny turtle. Dragonite, you're so loud. Sorry, honey. Man, Shiny Psyduck is good. Shiny Psyduck is really good. It's pale blue. Sorry, friend. Let's run. So yeah, I played I played Animal Crossing today, and the good news is that Club LOL has finally opened, so we can play music in there and stuff now, which is fun. I can start getting KK songs and I can start getting emotes from Shrunk, so that's another daily chore to do in my town. I feel like something else happened. What happened today? Oh no, last night I managed to go and do some diving, and I caught a horseshoe crab, which was the last seafood thing that I needed. So we're all good. We don't need to do any more diving until next month. So now I'm still missing the two late night bugs, which, to be honest, it's probably more likely for me to play the game at before 8 AM than it is for me to play the game after 11 PM. So I think I might catch them very early in the morning rather than at night, because I've not been awake. Because I go to bed pretty early, so I think it'll probably be more likely that I catch them of the morning. And once I've caught those two bugs, I will have caught everything I can right now. And I've made a list of everything that appears in August and everything that appears in September. So there's about 9 or 10 things each month to catch. So not that many, for sure. You got Club LOL too? Cool. Plus early in the morning, no scary bugs. This is also true. But I'd probably go to the island to catch them, so there's no issue of that there, thankfully. The island is a safe haven from scary bugs. Now look at all these Venonat. They walk around so happy. I love how the Venonat walk. Ooh, Pidgeotto up there. What about on the way back? Yeah, the very short walk between my house and the docks. You're right. I can just never play. I feel like I was so traumatized yesterday and then so happy. It's such a weird combination. And I got a real close-up of Pidgeotto's face there. It was very intense. What's my favorite anime? I haven't really watched, I've hardly watched any anime to be honest, but I would definitely answer Cardcaptor Sakura, which I first saw as a kid. I saw the English version, which is awful. You should never, like, it's not even for the reasons you'd think. Like, it's not that the dubbing, I mean the dubbing was pretty bad, but they cut out almost half of the story and completely dumbed it down, and it's really bad. You should definitely watch with subtitles. But yeah, Cardcaptor Sakura is amazing. They actually released new episodes, was it earlier this year or late last year? And I haven't watched them yet. But I fully intend to binge watch them. because I was planning on rewatching everything. I think it's like 80 episodes or something, and 2 films. So there's a fair bit of watching to do, so I've just not got around to it yet. But yeah, they actually made more Cardcaptor Sakura, which is nuts. But it's real good. Psyduck, are you okay? He's just having a little wander around, you know how it is. Squirtle. So yeah, I need to go and I need to go play more Animal Crossing because when I was playing earlier, Club LOL wasn't open yet, so I now have to go see him tomorrow to get an emote. Because I think it's probably too late now to... When does KK start playing? Is it 8? Because I'll probably miss it if it's 8. Or is it 6? I'm not even sure. So now I need to time my playing Animal Crossing. I think they open at 12? Which is really annoying because I want to play Animal Crossing at like 9 or 10 in the morning. Like I usually play it like after I've had breakfast. But the problem is nothing's open. I could make my time early bird, but I don't really want to do that either because I stream later and it's like, meh. 6 or 8 PM? Yeah, it's one of the two. Hey look, Charizard. He's so in the face. He's so big. Squirtle. Sorry, friend. Go find your green friend and tell your green friend to come over here. Man, I should probably stop messing around. I'm sure I'll miss a shiny Squirtle if I end up just staring at Charizards. Oh dude, who dis? Purple Ronnie. Thanks for the raid, pal. Look at all these... The so many people. Holy crap. Welcome, friends. We're doing a thing. We're hunting Squirtle. And we're not having too much luck. It's been okay. We found a shiny, but it was a Pidgey. So we're wanting that shiny Squirtle for sure. Hey, oh my gosh, there's followers. Hold up. Let me run away from this Pidgey and I'll read stuff. So right now we're encountering Squirtle and running away because we have no need to catch them all. So we're just finding those little Squirtle turtles and running away. Hey, thank you for all the follows, friends. I'll read the list in just a second here. Oh gosh. I thought I was gonna throw a Pokeball by accident, so I just panic ran from that Squirtle. Oh man. Look at all these followers, so kind. Here. Let me pause the game. Whew. Welcome, my friends. Thank you for this ridiculous amount of follows. We have Hoopy, Fallen, Moongunner, Sandy Luhu, Aquila7, LD3D, Boo, I'm a Ghost, Magikarp Lover, I also love Magikarp, and Atrokitus. I can say names. And Purple Ronnie, thanks for the follow as well, and the raid, that was super cool. Hope all is well, good luck on your Squirtle. Thanks very much, friend, I really appreciate it. We've just kind of started the stream. We've been streaming for about 25 minutes, so we're early here. We're definitely early, so we've probably got another hour and a half of this to go. But we are at the repetitive stage of just encountering Squirtle and running away. It's just one of those things, you know? Just one of those things. Roxy welcomes you all to the stream. Thanks, Ace Tick. Hopefully Roxy can bring some luck. Although she was a pain yesterday, wasn't she? My cat. Cats are just, you know, they do their own thing. And yesterday her thing was deciding to try and sit on my desk. She was not the best. So yeah, we might get a visit from the cat. Probably as soon as I encounter the shiny Squirtle, you know? As soon as we encounter the shiny Squirtle, the cat will be here and then she'll make me throw a Pokeball and then it'll run away. God, I really hope that doesn't happen. I really hope that doesn't happen. Oh man. Dragonite. Jeez, look at his butt right in the camera. Get out of here, Dragonite. Jeez, move your butt. I mean, I was about to say unless you're a shiny, but even if I did have a shiny Dragonite appear, I just have to run away. I am not breaking my Squirtle catch combo for anything. Well, actually, that's a lie. I think if we got a shiny legendary bird, then I would break the combo, because that would be insanely lucky. Just to put it into perspective, I played this game for about 110 hours, and most of that is post game, and I've seen 2 legendary birds. I caught one of them, so I have an extra Moltres, but I had to run away from the Zapdos because I think I was mid Charmander chain at the time, and I didn't want to break that either because I was really deep into it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, the shiny appears as shiny on the overworld, Magikarp lover, so we'll see it have a green shell before we encounter it, and it'll have little sparkles around it. So they're pretty easy to spot. The only problem is because if it's a large or a small Pokemon, it has the blue and the red around it, so the shiny sparkles, I mean, it's very distinctive, but sometimes like you could look at something and think, is that shiny? But it's not. So yeah, we'll see him with little sparkles. And shiny Squirtle is a slightly paler blue, and he has a green shell, so we'll notice it for sure, and I'll get really happy and excited. It's just a shame that we can't sort of just stand here and let stuff spawn, because the problem is that we can only have one Squirtle on the screen at a time, so this is why I'm running into them and then running away. So it's a little bit tedious compared to some other shiny hunts, because if it were another Pokemon I could just stand and watch everything, but we can't really do that for this one. You're heading out for dinner? Cool. Well, thanks for the raid. That was really kind of you. Just had a Venonat run into me. Shiny Venonat's cool. I was talking about this yesterday, because it has, instead of pink eyes, it has bright blue eyes, and it looks super cool. Hey, Weird Albert, thanks for following as well, friend. Thank you very much. I'm 120 hours in this game? Cool. Yeah, I think I was 110 prior to starting this Squirtle hunt, and I'm now at 120. I think that's what's happened here. We've gone up quite a lot. Oh jeez, these headphones were a mistake. It's like I have to have one ear off so I can hear stuff, because they're super noise cancelling, and I don't like talking when I have them on because I can't hear myself talk. Do, do, do. Yeah, that was a girl Squirtle. As I call it, a girltle. Girltle is so hard to say. Point proven right there. It took me 3 tries. Jeez. Come here, Squirtle friend. Let me see you so I can run away. Ah, peace and quiet. A weird lull in the Pokemon spawns. There we go. Most of the time the Squirtle's pretty instant, but it can take a little bit of time as well. Bellsprout. Oh my god. I love sometimes the flying Pokemon just like zoom across the screen. They move so fast. It's really funny. Unsubscribed, unfollowed, unrespected just for saying girltle. Don't judge me. That's what it is. It's a girl turtle, which is obviously a girltle. Or a turtle. Neither way is easy to say, okay? Trying my best. Oh, let's use another lure here. Jeez, Pidgey, not today, friend. I'm sorry. I had to run away from one of your kind the other day and it felt kind of bad, but you know. There we go. Or Boitle. See, Boitle's fine. But Girltle, can't even say it, is super hard to say. But yeah, the grills are rarer because it's a 1 in 8 chance, 12.5% of being female. So I don't think Squirtle has any gender differences though. I know that Bulbasaur or Venusaur does. Venusaur has like bigger leaves for one of them. I think the female maybe has bigger leaves? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Blastoise is the same regardless of gender. How long have you been streaming on Twitch? Like 2 and a bit weeks. I think I started my first stream was June 22nd. But prior to streaming, I have a very long history on YouTube, so yeah, it's been fun. I'm still learning for sure. I think it was kind of hard to talk for like 2 hours for the first couple days, but it's definitely been really fun. Because I've mostly been playing Animal Crossing New Leaf, so we're kind of trying some new things here with doing some shiny hunting and some Splatoon. So yeah, it's been good. Hey, my apples are missing. Thanks for following. Sorry to hear about your apples. Female Venusaur has smaller leaves and has a little bump in the middle of the flower. Ooh, cool. I know I have, I think I have a female shiny Venusaur in Pokemon Go. I have it somewhere. I think it's Pokemon Go that has it. Let me just check, because I have shinies here somewhere. So that's a boy. Yeah, look, I have a grill. I have one of each. The boy's in a regular Pokeball because I decided to end up catching my shiny Pokemon in Premier Balls, but before I decided that, I caught a Bulbasaur in a regular Pokeball, but look, I have one of each. Isn't that cool? And then I have my super mega Bulbasaur, which is very strong. But yeah, this is the last starter Pokemon that I need a shiny of, not counting Pikachu. I still need a shiny Pikachu as well. Yeah, Surf Monkey, if you type !switch in the chat, you will see my friend code. Feel free to send me an invite, dude. That's fine. Which are you getting, Sword or Shield? At the moment, Sword, because I almost always, I think without exception, buy the blue version of the game. Oh, look, he jumped mid-air. That was so cute. We encountered him mid-jump. Usually I'll play the blue version. For example, I played X and Ultra Moon and Black instead of white. You know, it's historically been that. So yeah, at the moment Sword. But if there's any particular version exclusive that really catches my eye... Oh, this is a bit awkward. It's the Pidgey. I want the Squirtle. If there's a thing that catches my eye, I might switch to Shield, but we'll see. You found the 3DS one, Ace Tick, it's fine. It's okay for it to be in chat. It was more just for like the YouTube VODs, but honestly it doesn't really matter. It's 1:30 for you, my apples are missing? You're hunting shiny Luxio, nice. Good luck with your shiny Luxio. Good Luxio. Ah? I have a shiny Luxio that I caught in Pokemon X. I think it was in the Friend Safari. I found it. It's very cool, it's golden. So that's a really good one. Excuse me, Venonat. Look at these guys marching around. Jeez. What exclusive are you hoping for? I'm not sure. It would probably be something that was new to the generation, so a new Pokemon. So if they announce a Pokemon that I fall in love with, I would probably go for that. Otherwise, in terms of returning Pokemon, I'm not that bothered. Because generally when I play a Pokemon game for the first time, I'll always pick new Pokemon for my team. So, like, yeah, if there was a new Pokemon announced and I just thought it was the best thing ever, then I would switch over to Shield. But for right now, we're going for Sword. Because I plan on buying the dual pack version, so me and my boyfriend will each have a version. And I don't think he's that bothered about playing a specific one, but generally how it works is I'll play the blue version. Unless something crazy happens. But yeah, I like the look of, they announced a few Pokemon the other day. The Strawberries and Cream is just the best. I love it. I love it so much. I want to use it. It's fairy type, right? I think it's pure fairy. That looks super cool. And Woolio, because everyone loves Woolio, and I also love Woolio. I think it's so adorable. I'm looking forward to seeing if it evolves, what it's gonna look like. Also, I really hope that shiny Woolio is just black. A black sheep. That would be cool. Oh, did I say Woolio? Sorry, Wooloo. My bad. Words are hard, okay? Jeez. Yeah, it's Wooloo. My bad. I also like how the Pokemon account just posts random gifs of Wooloo. I think that's really good. Why was I calling it Woolio? I genuinely have no idea. What was I thinking of? I don't even know what I was thinking of. I think I just had a massive brain fart. I think I was thinking in my head like Coolio. Does anyone say Coolio anymore? I used to say Coolio. I don't think it's said anymore. I think it's beyond uncool to say Coolio. Man. Squirtle, you know what I'd really like? A shiny. Just saying. Like, just so you know. Just so you and your friends don't waste your time popping up here. Just saying. Dang it. I was hoping that it would, I was hoping it would work. Dang it. But yeah, alchemy. Like, oh, it's so good. It's alchemy, but it's cream and strawberries. Like, it's amazing. I think it's really good. So yeah, that's the only Pokemon that I've kind of fallen in love with so far, aside from Wooloo. You still say Coolio? Well, hey, there's one person. But yeah, Wooloo is super cute. Jeez. It'd be real nice if we could just, get that Squirtle, you know? Because I'm thinking if we do get the Squirtle, we'll head over to the power plant and just see what pops up. See if we can find something cool in there, because I've not had an encounter in there yet that's shiny. So I would welcome anything. It's a shame that Electabuzz's shiny isn't very different. Because in there you've got Voltorb, which is a really nice shiny, and Magnemite, which is a really nice shiny, and then you've got Electabuzz, which is just kind of a bit more orange. It's not as fun. It's got Pikachu syndrome. Or maybe Pikachu has Electabuzz syndrome. Who knows? Yeah, Electabuzz is definitely more different than Elekid, but they're still kind of lame as far as shinies go. Let's use another lure here. Oh, we just ran straight on top of that Squirtle. Not a shiny though. Not quite. Yeah, Elekid is definitely not very good. It's either slightly paler or slightly darker. I don't even remember which way round it is, to be honest. I remember when Pokemon Crystal came out on Virtual Console, I decided to use the odd egg Pokemon on my team, and whatever came out of the odd egg I would use if it were a shiny. So I was resetting the egg because I think it's about a 1 in 8 chance of being shiny, something like that. And it took me 5 eggs to find a shiny, and I ended up getting an Igglybuff, which I evolved into Wigglytuff and used on my team. But I hatched a couple of Elekid prior to that, and I had to look it up. I had to like go into the summary because I didn't know if it was shiny. I was looking for the little stars on its summary page. Could not tell. Definitely could not tell. But yeah, I used Wigglytuff, and Wigglytuff is a really good Pokemon. But in Crystal, it's very good. It learns lots of good TMs early on. So it was really nice to have it on my team. Did you ever use Miiverse? Yeah, I posted quite regularly on Miiverse. I did a couple of drawings and stuff. It was a good time. It was a good time. Holy cat sticks, I caught a Roxy. Did I spell it right? Jeez. That coelacanth meme. I find it quite funny that the coelacanth was so easy for me to catch this time around in New Leaf. Like, it just came right on the first rainy day. I did not even spend that long fishing for it. And then I went through all that trouble with the scorpion and tarantula. I probably got off okay with the tarantula. Because after I missed that first one and then the second one appeared, I was so nervous because I didn't want to mess it up again. But yeah, Animal Crossing New Leaf. Rated aged 3 and up. I mean, how to traumatize your children. Tarantula in New Leaf. Right there. I don't remember. I don't think I did anything for Pokemon on Miiverse. I did, what did I do? What did I draw? I think I drew a lot of stuff for, gosh, Nintendo Land. I don't think I actually did any drawings for Pokemon. But I can't even remember. It's been a long time. My favorite TV show? I don't really watch television. Like, at all. Stuff I watched recently, in terms of an actual TV show, Luther is really good, which is a BBC show. They released series 5 like a little while ago. I never got around to watching it, but I do intend to watch it. It's a very good show. It's not for the faint-hearted, but it's incredibly good. Recently I've been re-watching Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, which is I think the 2013 sort of iteration of Scooby-Doo. But like, it's a kids show, but it is so good. Like, they have loads of references to pop culture in it. It's a really good one. And I used to watch Scooby-Doo as a kid, so I appreciate it. It's very good. If you want a bit of a laugh. There's actual plot development. Like, people make fun of Scooby-Doo for it being, you know, each episode is standalone and there's only so many characters, so it's always obvious who the villain is. But there's this amazing overarching plot in this series, and it is really good. It's really, really good. Man, I'm going for 45 minutes now, so we're approaching the halfway mark. And we have not found a Squirtle yet. We have time. I'm okay, we have time. I'd really like to get it today though. Because I've been hunting for this over quite a few days and it's getting a little bit tiring, you know? And I have a good amount of patience. But what it is I really want to play Splatoon. And my Switch is constantly in standby mode for this dumb Squirtle. It's like, I want to play Splatoon 2, please. Not until you find this Squirtle. Okay. Come back here. Run away. Mystery Incorporated is so good. Oh, have you seen it, Surf Monkey? It's brilliant, isn't it? I've just finished season 1. So I just watched episode 26. It's good. Scooby's the best character simply because of the fact he's a dumb little dog. Yeah, he's good. He's not that dumb. This is the thing. Like, he has a lot going for him in this series. There's this I can't even begin. There's like love triangles and so like Shaggy and Velma like try to get together, but there's this whole love triangle with Scooby because, you know, he's Shaggy's best friend and he's like, you would choose a girl over me. Like, it's so funny. It's really good. And there's a lot of supporting cast members that are just amazing. Like Sheriff Bronson Stone. So it's the voice actor who voices Joe Swanson in Family Guy, if you're familiar with that. And it's basically, he's the same, but doesn't swear and stuff because it's a kid's show. But like, he's the same, he just plays like kind of a dumb cop. It's really good. Yes, it's a very high quality show and the animation is beautiful. It's such a good looking cartoon. Man, you say that, A-Stick. I watch soaps. Like, I try and not watch soaps, but the problem is I've watched soaps since like as long as I can remember. I've watched Emmerdale and Coronation Street, right? And I still watch them, so I do watch television. But not because I want to, it's more out of habit. So I usually watch them when I'm eating my dinner. Like if I'm eating food, it's a good amount of time to watch a TV show, so unfortunately I will admit I watch Emmerdale and I watch Coronation Street because I'm an old grandmother who watches that kind of television, okay? Jeez. You didn't expect the series 1 ending? Yeah, like, I won't spoil anything. I won't say anything about the ending, but it's definitely like a really low point. But yeah. It's good. It's really good. You gotta fall so you can get back up again, you know? It is a good show for sure. And like, I've recommended it to friends and they've watched it and been like, holy crap, I did not expect it to be that good. And I'm just like, I told you, man. Like, they have a Saw parody. That episode is one of my favorites. They get stuck in a house and it's legit, it's just a Saw parody. It's amazing. It's a kids show that can be truly enjoyed by like older people, like non-children. It's good. And Squirtle, you gotta like throw me a bone here. Throw me a Cubone. Wait, are you? No, okay. Man, I saw the huge sparkles on the Squirtle and I got scared for a minute because it was behind the Venonat. Oh gee. Oh gee. Man, my headset's like falling off my head. Because I have it on one ear because I'm dumb. favorite episode is the one where the gang get trapped in the underground trap house. Yeah, that's the Saw parody. That's my favorite one as well. It's really creepy. Some of the villains are genuinely quite spooky to me. I mean, we all know that I'm a massive baby when it comes to being scared of stuff, but some of the visuals are generally like quite scary, which is good. You know, it's a low-key horror show. Like that Fred only cares about traps and Daphne gets mad. Yeah. They basically have a triangle, a love triangle as well. It's Daphne, Fred, and his stupid traps. Oh, it's such a good thing for Fred, because I think Fred as a character is definitely the most boring. He's just, you know, the head of the gang. That's it. But in this, he gets all this depth with being like a proper trap nerd. It's really good. I keep saying it's really good, but honestly, like, it's really good. Oh, Psyduck, don't be upset. You're fine. Bellsprout. Get out of here. Jeez. Yet another Squirtle down. Oh man, so quick though. Super quick. So, yeah, I'm thinking, so we're taking tomorrow off from streaming, like I said the other day, yesterday. And I'm gonna try and get going on some Dragon Quest IX stuff. And I'm really excited. It was weird, I picked up my box. I have so I have the DS game, but it came in like a sleeve, and I actually found it, it wasn't because I pre-ordered it or anything, but I assume it came with pre-orders at one point. But the Dragon Quest box has this sleeve on it. I can maybe show you actually, it's somewhere on the shelf behind me. And it had this sleeve, and I was looking at the sleeve and I was like, man, Dragon Quest IX is really good, and it just made me want to play it so much just looking at the physical media. So I'm excited to try and Dragonite zooms zooms across the screen. So yeah, I'm excited to... I'm not sure if I'll try and do recording. It'll probably just be some graphical work, because I want to do monster bios, which, man, there's like 300 something monsters in that game, so already that's 300 plus files. Well, actually it's 600 plus, because each monster needs 2 separate images, but that's boring stuff. You probably don't care about that. But yeah, there's definitely like a bulk of work to go into it. Here, let me see if it's behind me. It is. I'll show you it because it's cool. Take my headset off for a second. Here we go. Put my one ear back on. Jeez. So yeah, this is the Dragon Quest IX box, and it comes with this sleeve, which is just the artwork. Hey, Crystal Math, that is a great username. Thank you for following. So yeah, it comes with this sleeve, and it's basically just the cover art, but it's really cool. It's like a little sleeve. Hey, who else we got here? Gucci Kim words. Thank you for following. I can't read. I'm trying to look at this cool sleeve. Isn't that cool? So yeah, I was just looking at this and I thought it was like really pretty. So I'm excited. Because I have 2 copies of this game. I have 2 cartridges, both boxed, and one has a sleeve. So that's cool. But yeah, when we start that series on YouTube, it's gonna be one of those 100+ part series. It's gonna be a real big one, so strap yourselves in, my friends. We're gonna have a lot of Dragon Quest going on. In the meantime, I mean, if we ever find this darn shiny Squirtle, you know, I'm ready for it to happen. You know, you kind of go through phases with shiny hunting where you start off and you're like, you're really excited, you have all this energy, and you get going and it's great. And then you kind of hit the point where you reach average odds and you're like, cool, it's probably gonna happen now, this is good, this is fine. And then you start going on a little bit over odds and you're kind of thinking, well, you know, it could be worse, we're still going here. And then you kind of get really quite over odds and you get a little bit tired of it. And I'm definitely edging towards that now. We've been going at this for about close to 10 hours now. And I've not encountered that many Squirtle because of the way that the spawns work, but I've caught 333 of them. So yeah, I feel like we're kind of due, and we've only seen one shiny, which was the Pidgey. So in terms of actual shiny odds, I'm pretty sure it's due to happen. Hey, I love your Animal Crossing content, so glad I found your stream finally. Hey, Crystalma, thanks. That's very kind of you. Yeah, we're doing a Pokemon day today to have a little break from New Leaf, so that's why we're here, trying to find this small green turtle, please. I think I called the stream something dumb today. I think I called it like shiny Squirtle hunting, and then it said small Gren turtle or something. Just made it sound as dumb as possible. So basically you're saying you're gonna panic, miss a bunch of Pokeballs, and then Squiny, what if you called it that, is gonna open their mouth exactly a stick. It's gonna go meh and then run. Man, it should be okay. I've caught so many Squirtle that the catch circle is yellow, so with a golden raspberry and 2 Premier Balls, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. And if you miss the first Pokeballs, you basically just spam as many as you can before it gets a chance to do the runaway animation. So hopefully it'll at least give me a couple chances. Small Gren shell, please. That's right. Thanks, Surf Monkey. Yeah, just the most inviting stream name ever. Doesn't make me sound dumb in any capacity, for sure. Not at all. Not at all. Mill Sprout. You are not what I need. Look at him. He's really cute. Oh, another lure here. Squirtle, come back. Oh man, loads of Psyduck on the screen there. That was crazy. Look, it's a small and a big. A small Psyduck and a thick Psyduck. And a Charizard. And a Meowth. Man, so many Pokemon cries, but not the one that I want. That's the one that I want. There we go. It's so bizarre not catching them because I've caught so many of them and now it's like, yeah, you don't need to do that anymore. It'd be really nice if I could just ride on the back of my Charizard and just float up in the sky and watch for stuff, but it's a lot quicker to just encounter the Squirtle and run away. So we're putting the work in for this one. Definitely the next shiny Pokemon I want to find is not going to be the rare spawn, it's going to be something common, and then I can just sit on the back of my Charizard and wait, and then pounce when I see the shiny Pokemon. And look at these two. Look at these two Psyduck. Aw. They were kind of cute. Meowth? No. Please. Meowth. I feel like, is shiny Meowth one of those ones that doesn't look very different? Like it's slightly darker maybe in terms of its colors? I don't quite remember shiny Meowth. Man, that's a question. How do you guys feel about a Alolan Meowth and a Alolan Persian? That's a question. Because for me, I think Alolan Meowth is really cool. And I feel like Alolan Persian is just a little bit not so good. Like, its head is really big. I feel like I'm not a huge fan of Alolan Persian. Like, it's okay, but I would have much preferred like a more elegant evolution. Alolan Meowth though is super cool. I'm just not as big a fan of Alolan Persian, personally. It has pink ears and paws. Oh, that's cute. I'll have to go look it up, because I don't remember what it looks like. That's kind of cute though. Meowth. Look at the kitties. They're so cute. Look at all these flying burbs right in the camera here. Got a Dragonite, a Pidgeotto, and a Pidgey. Here's my Squirtle. What's your favorite LP that you've done? I'd probably say Phantom Hourglass because I'm the most proud of it, even though it took me a very long time to finish. I think even the older videos I think still hold up in terms of their quality. Like, I much prefer the newer graphical stuff, but in terms of the content, I feel like it worked out really well as a series. And I had to put like quite a fair bit of research into it because it's not one of those Zelda games that's really as popular. So there wasn't an awful lot really to go on in terms of research. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. Like, I'd also maybe say Animal Crossing stuff, but I never feel like that series, or attempts at that series, took off as much as I'd like them to. But I think Phantom Hourglass was really fun. And it was nice to hear comments. It was nice to hear comments from people saying that, you know, they hadn't played the game and now that they were giving it a chance, because I think a lot of people just assume that Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks are bad, and they're not at all. Like, they're very good games, but they're just overlooked. Because it always annoys me how people complain again about the motion controls in Phantom Hourglass, and I'm like, how? Like, occasionally it might not register, but honestly, I have no problems with the stylus controls at all. And loads of people just say, oh, they're terrible, they don't work, and I think that's just wrong. I think they're just wrong. Wind Waker is definitely better, but you need to remember, you know, the limitations of the system. Wind Waker is a much bigger game, and I think in terms of using the DS to its full potential, it's a really good DS game. Like, they use lots of the DS system features, like the microphone and like closing the system to solve puzzles. Like, that's incredibly creative. So it's actually a really good game that shows off the DS hardware very well. What would you want to see in a Phantom Hourglass remake? I don't know. I don't really feel like it needs a remake. I feel like it was very much a product of its time. I think that if it were remade, it wouldn't have the same charm or impact. I suppose I wouldn't even know what I would want to change, actually. I think it would just be a case of... because I don't think the story needs any better redirection. I think the story and the guidance the game gives you is fine. So honestly, like, I just don't think it needs a remake. And I don't think it would be as good if it was remade because it's just so suited to its time. I think it's just perfect exactly the way it is in the time period that it was released in, I think. Wind Waker was, well, Wind Waker is the original game, and then Phantom Hourglass is a sequel to Wind Waker, released on the DS. And then Spirit Tracks takes place 100 years later. So they're all the same, the actual same Link or Link's ancestor. Which in itself is something that doesn't happen very often. And it's good. Also it has Linebeck, who is a real good character. Linebeck is probably the best thing about that game. He's a really good one. Hey Fizzy Boy, thanks for following, friend. So yeah, Phantom Hourglass is very good. I think it gets a lot of flack that it doesn't deserve, is the TLDR of that whole rant, or not rant, but story. It's tiny. It's not green though. Jeez, what are we now? We're just over an hour into the stream, so we've just under an hour to go. Gosh, I really hope we find this Squirtle. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Apologies, friends. I couldn't stop it. It was such a sudden sneeze. Oh man. Ugh. Achoo. It's quiet. Too quiet. It's huge. Yeah, I think the smallest Squirtle I found was 1 foot tall, and the largest Squirtle I found was just over 2 feet tall. So in this universe there exists a Squirtle that is twice as big as another Squirtle. And I find that kind of creepy. But I guess they can vary that much in size. I think it was like 1 foot was the smallest one, and then 2 feet and 3 inches was the largest one I found. But just imagine those two Squirtles standing side by side. I feel like that's kind of creepy. Just a little bit creepy. I'm not sure if any of the Squirtle I caught with the good IVs were large or small. They were all male though, I know that. I didn't get a female one with the good IVs. Man, just keep running away, you know. Zoomy Charizard there. Flew right into the camera. Squirtle. Come on, friend. But the good news is I actually maxed out on Tough Candy. So we got a lot of Tough Candy to power up some Pokemons. Let me see. I just wanted to check these guys to see if they were... Yeah, so they're all modest and they all have the IVs that we want. It's good. It's good that we've got these, but now it's kind of like, well, I just really want my shiny, you know? Because with Clefairy, on my Clefairy hunt, it was the complete opposite. So what happened was, I found 3 shiny Clefairy before I found one with 5 IVs that I wanted. So I actually have a spare shiny Clefairy to either evolve or just keep as the little guy. And then I ended up finding 2 of the 5 IVs that I wanted within the same batch that I checked. Hey, thank you for following Blind Brianna. It's a bit of a tongue twister of a name there. Thanks, friend. Thanks for following. So, yeah, the Clefairy was a really weird one. So I was just in Mount Moon finding all these shinies, and really I was just kind of there for the 5 IVs, so it was a weird experience. So this is kind of the reverse of that, in that I now have the 5 IVs, and I'm just looking for the shiny. Ideally, 3 shiny Squirtle would be ideal, but I just don't think I can invest any more time into this one, because I want to play my Switch. I want to play other things on my Switch. Mainly Splatoon 2. This is the thing. I need to get some more practice in before the Splatfest at the weekend. Or next weekend, it's the 18th, right? Something like that. Come back here, Squirtle. So yeah, I want to get... I mean, I don't need Splatoon practice, but I would just like to play a little bit more Splatoon so I'm not so rusty. I'd really like to score well. I think it would be good to get a high score in the final Splatfest. Because I've only ever ranked top 100, I think, twice? So, I mean, which is still an achievement, for sure. But I'd like to get a good score. I don't think I'll rank though, because it'll be like worldwide. Because I'm not sure if the Splatfest that I ranked in were just Europe, or if they were more regions than that. Or maybe it still only works per region, I'm not sure actually. But yeah, I'm Team Order, so I'll be fighting against Team Chaos. Boo Team Chaos! It was also cool that they did a crossover with Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Because we had Splatoon 2 in there like ages ago. They made they made a fortune cookie where you could get Splatoon items, and that was good. And now they've got the crossover for the final Splatfest. It's good that Animal Crossing seems to have this amazing ability to connect with other series and franchises so well. Like, it's surprisingly flawless how much you can integrate Animal Crossing into other things. Hey, Dirtbike613, thank you for following, friend. Yeah, because Animal Crossing also has their Sanrio thing on right now, which is very cute. Some Hello Kitty action. Hello Kitty and friends, of course. Bellsprout, you're in the way. I'm trying to get to the Squirtle. The Squirtle turtle. Please let me get to the Squirtle turtle. There we go. Team Order for the win. Man. Exactly. So, yeah, I think we'll be playing some... oh my gosh, look at this. Look at all those burbs. There's two Pidgeotto and a Pidgeot all next to each other. There's so many burbs. Oh man. Really took me aback then. They were all like in perfect alignment as well. Spooky. Yeah, hopefully we can play together in the Splatfest. Make up a nice little group. If we can get 4 of us together, that'd be fun. I'm also really hoping I can fight a 100 times battle. Because I've only ever done one of those and I won it, so I'd really like, I mean 10 times is good as well, but the 100 times, like the pressure you feel to win that match is really intense. So it's good to have that extra pressure. Because you want to win every match, but knowing that it's 100 times is a pretty good feeling. Like, it would feel bad if you lost, but at least you know that you and your team battled as hard as they could. You're not going to get people who don't try in the 100 times. I would hope. I would hope so, anyway. Because usually I just play with randoms. And usually for the Splatfest, people are pretty good about trying and actually playing well. But occasionally you do get people who just, you know, squid around, and it's like, well, you know this is actually meaning something, right? You're trying to get more points or whatever. But I hope for the final Splatfest people will be trying really hard. And I also want it to be a fair fight as well. Now look at these Psyduck just skipping around. They're like really happy and then they have their little headache thing. Dragonite, get your butt out of here. It's always you. You're always right in the camera. Just trying to find a Squirtle, you know? Are the gift Pokemon shiny locked in Let's Go? No, I don't believe so. I think only the starters are shiny locked. Like the Eevee or the Pikachu you get. I think everything else is fair game. Including the Alolan trades, if you have that much patience to trade many Pokemon for the Alolan forms, you can also get shinies of those as well. Squirtle. Are there any games you're looking forward to? Gosh, I feel like really the only thing that I'm really looking forward to is Animal Crossing New Horizons, but we've got a long wait for that one. You know what I'm kind of excited for is Terraria finally came out on Switch, right? After being announced like over a year ago, and then there being complete silence on Terraria. It's now out on Switch, and they're releasing a physical version sometime soon. So I'm actually quite interested in getting the physical version of Terraria for my Switch. So I'm excited for that. It's an old one, but it's a good one, so I'd quite like to see how it works on Switch. I think that'd be cool. We've got Fire Emblem coming out, but I've only played Awakening and a bit of Fates, so I'm not a Fire Emblem like fanatic or anything, but I'm definitely interested in it. I'll play it eventually when I get round to the other games. So that's a good one. Sword and Shield, I'm fairly excited for. I think it'll be more, the excitement will get more real the closer it gets to release date, because right now it's kind of still quite up in the air and it seems like it's ages away. But in a couple months I think I'll get a lot more excited for it. I'm really excited for seeing what the starters evolve into, because I think that's going to make or break which one I actually choose for my first playthrough. Because right now I'm completely tied between Grookey and Sobble. I love them both so much. Like, Scorbunny is cute as well, but like Grookey and Sobble are both so pure and I love them individually for different reasons. So really what's gonna make or break my starter choice in Sword and Shield is what the evolutions look like. So we'll wait and see for that. Just wait and see what happens. I feel like there's other games coming out, but I can't really think of them off the top of my head right now. Hey Squirtle. Man, my upstairs neighbour has just decided to start hoovering, so I hope that's not really loud. I don't think it'll be too bad. Of course. 7 PM, what do you want to do? Hoovering, apparently. Yeah, we've got about another 40 minutes of the stream here. We're yet to encounter any shinies, let alone a shiny Squirtle. So hopefully all the shiny goodness is just building up to be a really cute turtle. Hopefully. Hopefully. New Horizons dream mechanic. Red will no longer show the player the art, however you can hire Blathers' nieces and nephews to pre-assess them. Oh my gosh. Like a little army of owl detectives trying to assess the stuff. That's kind of funny. Man, you know something? I think it's cool how in Pocket Camp, Blathers is taking on like this explorer, like sort of persona. Like he has all the treasure maps and he's in charge of that, and I think that's really cool that he's actually doing something out with the museum to actually acquire rare things. I think that was quite a good use of his character. I feel like Pocket Camp, even though it's like, you know, just a mobile game, it feels like it's provided a lot of content and ideas for the next game. Like, it's not just New Leaf stuff on mobile. Like, there's a lot of thought and planning that goes into that. And they've added, you know, items and stuff that's quite advanced. So, and they're doing the whole thing in New Horizons with collecting materials to make stuff, which I think is amazing. I am so excited for that. And that's obviously, you know, very likely that that kind of thing has come from Pocket Camp and that kind of creating materials to build stuff. I think that's really fun. And it's a pleasant surprise that a mobile game, you know, has caused these influences and made them think about things in a different way, perhaps, and made that an addition into the main series. It's cool. Oh jeez, being charged by a Psyduck here. Excuse me, friend. Not this time. Definitely want to find a shiny of you, but today is not that day. Today is not that day. Venonat squad here. We want the Squirtle squad. Man, we've seen so many Squirtle. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've caught 333, but I have seen so many more. So many more. Man, look at all these dragons in the sky, man. So many dragons. 3 Venonat. Look at them all. They walk around so happily. Oh, they're kind of cute. They're kind of cute. Where's my Squirtle at? Hello? Hello? Aha. Got one. Fairly certain the Roxy painting is the genuine. Every time. Meowth! Oh gosh. They're all running directly for me. It's like I don't need to encounter you right now. I'm so sorry. Please forgive. Jeez, look at that Meowth go. So fast. Such zoomy. Man, this is getting kind of annoying. Like, where's my shiny at, you know? I feel like I've put the work in. I feel like I'm ready to accept my prize. And the prize isn't happening, you know? I mean, I've definitely felt when looking for shinies before that I'm overdue. And I remember I hatched a shiny Ralts in Pokemon X, and I was doing Masuda method, which I think is roughly around 1 in 1300 eggs. And I ended up hatching my shiny Ralts in about 1 in 1900 or 1900 eggs. And I felt like that's definitely not the worst by any means, but I was definitely ready. Like, I'd hatched enough eggs that I was like, okay, I'm ready for my Ralts now. But the thing with egg hunting is you can do it, you know, over any amount of time. You can save the game, turn it off, and that's fine. But this isn't the same. It's a very different kind of pressure. So I'm even more ready for the Squirtle now than I was then. Man, I did a lot of shiny Pokemon stuff in Pokemon X. I just really love Pokemon X. It was such a good time playing it when it came out and just doing post-game stuff for a really long time. I played it and just was breeding Pokemon, looking for shinies and stuff like that. I got all of the berries, so I was doing berry breeding. Like, there just felt like there was a good amount of stuff to do in that game. And I was able to get my first Pokéradar shiny, because I never managed to get one in Generation 4. And then they brought it back for X and Y, and I was able to get a shiny Ditto with the Pokéradar, and that felt so good. Like, that felt really, really good. Oh my god, zoomy Charizard. So fast. I'm trying to think if there was any really cool shiny stories I have from X. Because I did a fair amount of Friend Safari hunting. Because the Friend Safari has higher odds of shiny Pokemon. So there was some cool stuff in there that I found. In terms of breeding, I got Some hunts were really short and some were I got by accident. Like I was just starting to breed a Chimchar and I just barely got the egg moves on it that I wanted, and then I hatched a shiny, and that one was really cool because I wanted to get a couple of the elemental punches on the Chimchar, and I just barely finished getting that and getting the right nature, and then I hatched a shiny Chimchar and it was like, wow, okay. It was quite out of the blue. Shiny Chimchar is pretty cool. He's like pink instead of orange. I don't think Infernape is quite as nice, but Chimchar is nice. I like Chimchar shiny. Man, Squirtle, are you gonna give me a break here? We've been going for so long. I just really want that shiny, the shiny happiness. Pretty please. Doing some lurking LD3D? Fair enough, dude. Lurk away. Fair enough. Squirtle! Oh man. The Roxy Ginger is a fake. But she's the shiny. Oh. She's actually been really good this stream. We haven't had any cat problems. I haven't had to use the BRB screen or anything. She's asleep, that's why. She's just having a nap. She was asking for cuddles earlier, so we've already had cuddles today, so I think she's had enough of me and she's gone to have some quiet time, which is good because I also need quiet time. Like, she's a really good cat. Like, 99% of the time. Usually if she's misbehaving, it's because she wants something like food, or she wants, you know, some petting or whatever. Like, she doesn't misbehave when we're not, like, she doesn't misbehave without reason. And when she does misbehave, it's not that often. Usually if you give her what she wants, she's like, okay, cool. And she'll go do her own thing. But she's very affectionate, and I think that's great. Because a lot of people seem to think that cats just don't care about you, or they're not affectionate. When really it's more that you just need to earn a cat's trust and affection will follow after that. Which is nice. Because I think doggos are just kind of, they'll be your friend and they're really happy and energetic and that's great. And cats are more independent and they just need that little bit of extra time to make sure that you're okay before they start to be close to you. But she's really gentle and affectionate, so she's a good one. She's definitely a good cat. Hence why she is my emote in my chat, because I mean, I figured she'd be popping up from time to time, and that has proven true. But also she's just really cute, so just any excuse to see her face is great. Man, did I miss... Oh no, it's a Meowth. I was gonna say, did I miss a Squirtle there? It's just a little Meowth running around. Sorry, Venonat. Not you today. Not you today. We want the Squirtles. Independent Roxy. I require cuddles? You know, you gotta have cuddles. Cuddles are great. Especially with a cat. Because cats are very, well, most cats are very soft. Roxy is very, very soft. There's a nice cat cafe in Edinburgh. And I've been a couple times and it's a really nice place and the cats all seem really happy and they all have amazing personalities. But they have I'm not sure what the breed is, it's like a Sphinx. It's a furless cat. And I've always kind of looked at pictures of furless cats and thought, oh, I don't really like it. Like, I think they look a bit sort of creepy in the nicest possible way. But having actually met one that doesn't have fur, seeing them in person, they're actually really nice. And they don't have fur, but their skin is like, it's almost like velvet. Oh, look at Bellsprout when it gets sad. Oh. Yeah, I have a new respect for furless cats. They actually feel really nice. And of course the cat at the cat cafe gets lots of jumpers knitted for her, so she's actually wearing little jumpers and she loves it. She just lies around with a jumper on, which I think is great. But yeah, Roxy is really soft. She's like silky soft. She doesn't have like short fur or long fur, she's kind of in between. But she's super duper soft. Cats are great. I feel like I always want to have cats in my home whenever possible. Although I would definitely, when Roxy's no longer with us, which will hopefully not be for a while, I think I'd like to get a pair of cats so that they can entertain each other, because sometimes they can be quite demanding. Or if they get lonely if I'm out of the house, then they'd have a friend. That's the only thing I would change. More cats! Oh dear. I always try and think of what cat Pokemon Roxy's most like. And it's a difficult one because I feel like she has so many aspects of so many different cats. Cat Pokemon. I think she's probably most like Glameow. Very sort of sophisticated but quite devious. Like, I think Purloin is a little bit too devious. And Glameow is like a little bit more sort of sophisticated looking. I think Meowth is quite playful, and Roxy's also playful. And Skitty's too cute. Like, Skitty's more sort of your cutesy cat, and I don't feel like Roxy is necessarily a cutesy cat. Like, she's kind of a bit derp and playful. So I don't think she's a Skitty. But yeah, there's lots of nice cat Pokemon. Which is cool. Man, we're just not... Oh my god, look at the sparkles right in the camera there. Still not seeing the shiny, friends. It's been an hour and 36 minutes. Where am I shiny at? Not to mention, like, countless hours from previous days where I've been doing this in my spare time off stream. And then the other 2-hour stream. Like, I think I've definitely given this a fair go to be expectant of the shiny. Just gotta keep looking. You're heading off for dinner? Kool-Aid stick. Enjoy. I'll be eating after the stream. Because usually I eat before, but I wasn't super hungry. But now I'm getting hungry, so we'll have some food after the stream. Sorry, Pidgey. Not you, my dude. Wow. Look at that Dragonite's face. Dragonite is so cute. I love Dragonite. Just like surprisingly derpy for this huge powerful beast. He just looks really happy. Just kind of doing his own thing, you know? Just existing, just being a powerful dragon. And also looking cute at the same time. Look at his face. Aw, lure please. Lamp please. Key please. Dude, so many Squirtles. Again, I think it'd be hilarious to count how many times I said the word Squirtle or any, you know, plural if I've said Squirtles. That I would be interesting. interested in. I'm sure it's incredibly high. Hey Dragonite! Come here, Squirtle. Man, these little guys can move pretty fast when they want to. Like, they can really run away if you give them the chance. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, Venonat. Wow, big Charizard face in the camera as well. Look at him. Oh my gosh. So big. Venonat. Sorry, friend. Not today. Squirtle. That was a grill Squirtle. A grilltle. Oh, not that again. Jeez. Bellsprout. Oh, let's watch the Bellsprout. Look, he's doing the thing where he like closes his eyes. That's so cute. Man, I've never... Like, this game's animations are so good. Like, I would have never thought that a Bellsprout would close its eyes and look like that. It is super cute. It's just nice watching the Pokemon. Just seeing what they do. See, Squirtle does jump up in the air and goes really happy, but we never give Squirtle a chance because we always run over immediately to do the encounter. But Squirtle does like a little jump in the air, like a little happy jump. It's super cute. Hey, Deku is Babe90, thanks for following, my friend. Still looking for this Squirtle. Maybe you've brought me the luck. Not this time. Maybe the next one. What am I gonna have for dinner? I'm not sure. I do not know. Whatever is in the fridge. I'm not sure what is in the fridge currently. I think I have a pizza, so I might be lazy and just have a pizza. From Le Freezer. All these burbs. So many burbs. Also Psyduck. Psyduck is so big in comparison to everything else. Well, Psyduck and Venonat are both pretty big. And you've got little Squirtle, and then even littler Meowth, and then also little Bellsprout. Double Psyduck. Uh-oh, he's gonna get a headache. You're gonna get a headache if you're not careful, friend. Whoa. Man, that Psyduck was running around super fast. He had the zoomies. He had the zoomies. Alright, Squirtles. Squirtles of the world, I'm letting you know that I have about 20 minutes left on this stream, okay? So if you want to make your appearance, you should probably do it now. I'm just saying. You have been warned. Uh-oh. I might not get the Squirtle. Oh no, we got the Squirtle. That is the thing. Sometimes what can happen is if you do an encounter and there's another Pokemon on top of it, sometimes when you come out of that battle, the other Pokemon will have disappeared. And I've seen like clips and videos of people who have encountered shinies and something spawned over the top of the shiny and they've lost it because of that. So that's definitely a real scary thing that can happen. Of course, shinies can also run away from you, which is also very scary. But we're gonna hope that because of how many I've caught, the catch rate will be high enough that I can do it fine. And I would really like to catch it in the Premier Balls, so we're definitely gonna try. And if it doesn't work out, we can hopefully toss an Ultra Ball really quickly so that it doesn't run away. Charizard. Yes, Squirtles of the world, you have been warned. Shiny Squirtle cometh. Cometh and put me out of my misery. It's been so many hours of Squirtles stuck on this route. Well, we did start in Steefoam Islands for a brief amount of time. But we quickly moved out here I spent the vast majority of my Squirtle time out here. So I'm ready to be out of this route, for sure. For sure. Squirtle! Zoomy Charizard is Zoomy. Oh, Meowth. Okay, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Do, 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 do. Nice Pidgeotto in the camera there. Sorry, friend. Not today. Alright, less than 20 minutes to go, Squirtles of the world. I'm just saying, you know. Anytime if you want to make it happen, that would be really good. Okay, thank you, bye. See, not that I would, but I can't even transfer one from Pokemon Go because I have 3 shiny Squirtle in Pokemon Go. So I wouldn't want to like I have one for every stage of the evolution line, so I wouldn't want to transfer. Will you run away from me? I saw you. You're trying to run away. The heck, Squirtle? I'm the one who has to run away from you. Meowth. That's not right. Alright. Let's keep it going here. Keep it strong. Keep it going. Oh man. I thought that one was shiny for like a split second. Just the way that the blade of grass looked. It like went over Squirtle's shell. And I thought for like a half a second that it was shiny. Aww. That felt kind of bad. I need to pay more attention so that I avoid disappointment at all costs. Man, Dragonite bought right in the camera again. So intrusive into my screen, Dragonite, please. The other Pokemon aren't this bad. Even Charizard's like the same size as you, but Charizard's not that bad. Let me see if I can see his face. There he is! Look at him. He's so cute. He's this big scary dragon, but also adorable. It's such a bizarre combination. Whoa, Psyduck. Calm down, friend. It's tiny. Does not seem that small to me. Alrighty. 15 minutes, my Squirtle friends. Squirtles of the world. Just let you know, your time's running out if you want to make an appearance. With your green shell. Your small green shell, please. That's what I want. I want it so bad. If I don't get it today, I'm just gonna have to play it more. I don't really... I'm so drained from the Squirtle. So drained. I can't give up though. I cannot give up. Oh my god, the Psyduck. They're everywhere. I think what I find weird is I'm not even seeing other shinies. So it's not like, you know, I'm seeing shinies, but they're not Squirtle. I'm just not seeing shinies. It's kind of interesting. Because I haven't had this long of a spell without finding a shiny Pokemon, I don't think. I think this is definitely the longest spell without. Oh man, double Pidgey. Do-do-do-do. Squirtle. What's my favorite food? I never have a good answer for this question. I mean, It sounds dumb, but it's not really a food like a meal. But I really like bread. Bread is great. And I know that's such a dumb thing to say, but I like bread a lot. Bread makes you fat? I'm kind of a picky eater, so there's a lot of things that I don't really like. So yeah, I'm kind of a picky eater. It's not, I'll happily try things, but a lot of flavors I just don't get along with. Oh man. So many Squirtle. I think I couldn't do more than 2 hours. I feel like 2 hours is my absolute limit on shiny hunting just because of how repetitive it is. If it were just me sitting here watching the screen, I'd be able to do it for longer. But the fact that I have to encounter them and run away is really taking its toll. So I'm definitely gonna have, when I end the stream, have a quick stretch and stretch my arm. Because the Joy-Con is not the most comfortable controller. Look at Dragonite's face. It's not the most comfortable controller to use for a extended amount of time like I've been doing today. Dragonite's face! Just so big on the screen, you know? I mean, if we don't find a shiny, it'd be cool to see a legendary bird. That'd be cool. I've only seen 2. Ever. I caught one of them. So it'd be cool to see another one. Just to confirm that they exist, you know? Because I know a lot of people haven't even seen any of them and they've had lots and lots of playtime, but I think they're just extremely rare. But I would assume that having a catch combo increases their spawn rate like it would anything else. And I've been, you know, I've had my 31 plus catch combo for a very long time. Well, right now I'm on 333 catch combos, so I don't think it continues any higher though after that. I think 31's your maximum odds for shinies and spawns and stuff. Which is reasonable. 31 is fine. You can quickly go to Viridian Forest and catch 31 Weedle or 31 Caterpie or Pikachu. And there you go, you've got your chain and you can just go out into the world and shiny hunt to your heart's content. Unless you're doing it the way I'm doing it, by which is you want IVs, so you do a catch combo of the Pokemon you want to find a shiny of, and just pray that it happens. That's my position right now. It hasn't happened yet. We have just over 10 minutes, Squirtles of the world. If you are shiny, please cometh forward and show your green sparkles. And it'll be great. Oh my gosh, there's 4 Venonat on the screen right now. It's crazy. There's so many. Squirtle? Hello? Hello? There we go. You kept me hanging there, Squirtle, jeez. Go bring your shiny friends here. Really appreciate it. Squirtle! Not you, pal. Not today. You're hunting shiny Bulbasaur? Cool. Bulbasaur is quite fun to hunt for, because even though it's the rare spawn, Viridian Forest is very densely populated, so it's reasonably easy to do hunts in there. I have 2 shiny Bulbasaur. I have a boy and a grill, so I'll probably evolve them at some point. I feel like I should evolve the female into Ivysaur and then Venusaur. Just because it's cool to see the gender differences. Of course, that would mean I'd have to catch even more shiny Bulbasaur, which I'm not opposed to doing. I think that would be fine. Just spend some more time in Viridian Forest, you know? It's a great place. Definitely if you're wanting to get started in shiny hunting, I would say every single time, go to Viridian Forest, you will find one so fast, just because it has one of the highest spawn rates. Or spawn kind of like slots. You can see a lot of Pokemon on the screen at once, so it just feels like you get stuff faster there. And they're all low level and they're easy to catch, so it's a good starting place for sure. You have 2 Charmander and a Squirtle shiny. Cool. I have, wait, let me think about this. I have 2 shiny Bulbasaur, 1 shiny Charmander, and no shiny Squirtle. So this is the last starter, with the exception of Pikachu, if you count Pikachu as a starter. Because I do have a shiny Eevee. But I do not have a shiny Pikachu or Squirtle. Hence, what I'm trying to do right now is get one of every starter. That would be really nice. I don't even know if I'd want to evolve it, I just want to have it. Because I got my 3 5IV Squirtle, so they're all good to go for fighting against Master Trainers. I can have one for each line, one for each part of the evolution line. Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise, and they'll all be lovely and perfect, and I can EV train them, and it'll be great. I just really want that shiny to round off the Squirtles. Be really good. We've got just over 5 minutes left. Squirtles of the world, please do it for me. Please shine for me. I need it. I really do. I really, really do. Just got some Venonats chilling out here. Look at them go. I love how their feet move. Every time. Squirtle. Thanks for the good luck, Deku. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. There is still time, Squirtles. Strong Charizard there, flying in the sky. It's tiny. It's a tiny turtle. A tiny, tiny turtle Pokemon. Another tiny, tiny turtle Pokemon. Okay. Sure thing. And now we have a huge tiny turtle Pokemon, which makes complete sense, obviously. 100% makes sense, for sure. Alright, Squirtles. A few minutes left. Man, I feel like I'm just trying anything I can to prompt the RNG to somehow give me the shiny right at the end of the stream. That'd be so perfect. Nobody would see it coming either. Just be like, oh look, there's another 2-hour shiny hunting stream. Which means she's probably not got the shiny Squirtle. And then right at the end it's like, shiny. That'd be perfect. If I don't get the Squirtle today, it's unlikely I'll do another stream of this specific shiny hunt, just because I want to play Splatoon on Sunday. So if I don't have it by Sunday, I feel like I might just have to call it and give up. Which feels really bad. But honestly, like, I want to play Splatoon, and I want to play Splatoon on stream, so it's not just for me, it's for everyone else as well. Because our Splatoon streams are good fun. I really enjoy doing them because I get to play with people from the chat, which is nice. I like it a lot. Psyduck, I'm sorry, friend. Nor you, Meowth. You know what we need. You know what we need, and it's not Pidgeotto either. I heard that Pidgeotto cry, that's the one we want. That's Squirtle. Yeah, the starters are really difficult to hunt. It's frustrating. I think I've done pretty well. I've stuck at it for a really long time. So I'm just trying to be as positive as possible, but I don't want it to mess up my streaming schedule, you know, it's kind of annoying. Because we started this like a few days ago, and we did the 2 hours on stream, 2 hours a day, and then I've been doing it for a couple hours every other day as well, off stream. So it's not like I've not given the time towards it. But yeah, I don't want to give up until I absolutely have to. So I'll be looking for it all the way up until Sunday and then make the decision if I skip out on Splatoon and do more Squirtle stuff or what I want to do. We'll just have to call it on Sunday. So I have a little bit more time. A little bit more time. Alright, we're almost there, Squirtle. Very much almost there. Like, I think we're gonna give it 3 more encounters and then I'm gonna call it for today. Because I've got to call it at some point. Alright, here's Squirtle number 1. It is not a shiny. Let's try Squirtle number 2. Where are you, Squirtle number 2? Here comes Squirtle number 2! Any minute now! Any minute now! Hello? Hello? Meowth, how did you get down there? Come on, Meowth down there. Here's Squirtle number 2. Not a shiny. Alright, we have 1 more Squirtle spawn and then I'm calling it, friends. And then I am done. There it is. Okay. No shiny Squirtle for us today, which is a shame. I was really hoping it would happen. But alas, it has not. So let me pause the game here. Okay, my friends. I'm gonna end the stream off here. Thanks everyone for coming out to watch. It was really cool. And the raid was really cool, so that was nice just to have a few more people pop in. But we're done for today. We've given it a good 2 hours, so I think that's enough. As for tomorrow, I'm going to be taking a day off from streaming. And I'll be back on Saturday with some more Animal Crossing New Leaf. And then on Sunday, probably with Splatoon 2. Maybe more of this. I don't know. We'll see how occupied my Switch is. But thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun while it lasted. See you later, Deku. Yeah, thanks, Sir Funky. It was fun. It's kind of hard to keep talking when you're shiny hunting. But I think I found enough stuff to just talk about randomly. So it was still fun, if a little bit frustrating. So yeah, day off tomorrow, which will be good for me. I have some cool stuff planned, and also I want to do some bits and pieces for making YouTube videos, which is also fun. And then Saturday we can chill with some Animal Crossing, which is always good. The Animal Crossing streams are always fun. I'm not sure what I have planned for Saturday. I think it'll just be a usual, just kind of wandering around, doing whatever happens in the moment. We might have a new villager on Saturday, potentially. That could be cool. And then Sunday again, it'll be Sploon or it will be Pokemon. We'll see. I really want to play Sploon, so I might have to call this shiny hunt, which feels bad, but I could always try it another time. It's awkward to get started, but once you get your 31 catch combo, it's not terrible. It's definitely doable. Just with the current time frame, my patience is kind of going a little bit. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, friends. I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll see you on Saturday for some more Animal Crossing. Okay, friends. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye!